Hi, I'm Derek Pew, class of 1993 from the law school. I never had an intention of going to law. My wife actually she was working for a for-profit psychiatric hospital in New York, and she wasn't good at standardized testing, so I sat for the law exam with her. And I wound up deciding to come down to Penn because I wanted multidisciplinary education. I thought that law was one of those pieces that I didn't have. I'd been an investment banker. So when I came to the law school, actually the first year was relatively painful for me because it was a completely legal experience. But by the time I was in my second year, I went to the dean and I asked whether I could go over to Wharton and take a significant number of classes there. So what I didn't have was an undergraduate degree in accounting, and I went over and most of the accounting classes at Wharton were full. So I camped out in front of the professor, and he wound up granting me access to his class, and I did well enough that he decided to let me into every one of his classes from then through. So I took the entire accounting series at Wharton as part of my law degree, and it worked out absolutely great. The law school was very supportive of my doing what I wanted to do, which was basically a 3-year JD MBA with the specifics on what I wanted. And I was still able to get my law degree while doing what I wanted to do at Wharton. So it was just a great experience. Well, I think in undergraduate was more of a social, growing, maturing experience. It wasn't that much of an educational experience for me. And after I graduated from undergraduate, I went and I worked in the real world for a couple of years, and I did leverage buyouts. And when I got to law school, I was ready to learn. And what happened here was I was able to learn exactly what I wanted to learn. And I came out with a real ability to do things that other people might not necessarily be able to do, and it catapulted me through my legal career, and then it enabled me at a relatively young age to leave my legal career and go become the CEO of a company that had been one of my clients. So without that experience, I don't think I would have been able to do that. And I think in giving back, what we do is I have 2 daughters. My wife was one of the youngest judges ever appointed and elected in Philadelphia, and our scholarship is really geared towards women. And the idea of giving very strong candidates who are women a chance to excel in the field of law and use those skills to make a difference in the world was important to us. So that was the motivation for us behind our scholarship.